Good Friday, 11:44 a.m. So good morning. Melinda with Back to the Arms of Jesus, and as you can see, I'm at work. It is raining here in East Tennessee, and I've just got a warm cup of coffee. Well, it's semi-warm. I need it a little warmer. You know how that goes. But I wanted to make this a video instead of a short. I've been doing just some silly shorts here and there just to try to cheer myself up and encourage myself in the Lord. And Brother William, you're right. We are to preach in, out of season. I am no preacher, but I am a prodigal returned to the Lord. And through anything you can think of, I've probably been through it. Lots of trauma in my past, lots of bad decisions, lots of crooked roads, but he that began a good work, he will not finish it until the end, until Jesus Christ returns, y'all. So none of us are perfect yet, but when he comes back, oh my, yeah, we're gonna have glorious bodies. No more worrying about what we look like, or if our nails are done, or makeup, or men, whatever y'all do. Seems so easy for y'all to get ready, but anyway, I got way off course. So let me start this over, okay? So most of y'all know that my sister, my next to the baby sister, Renee is her name. She has been in ICU now for 12 days. She was able to come off of the ventilator mostly, for the most part. It's just barely giving her any help, about 3 days ago. Now, during this time, she went in with double pneumonia in both lungs. One lung collapsed, cracked ribs, kidney fails. She's on dialysis now. She's 37 years old. She had a bleed out last night that came from being things that she was putting into her body, caused severe dryness of all of her organs. So things were not coming out and things were not functioning the way they should. Liver, bowels, her heart. They found a blockage in one of the valves of her heart, so they went in 2 days ago and they were able to remove that. Last night they were able to clip where the bleeding was coming from, and I'm talking the entire bottom part of her bed was covered in blood. And I don't mean to get gross or just too much detail with this, but I just want you guys to know exactly how serious this is. Guys, it is only March, and I think it's like 187,000 overdoses. That's just been reported so far. We can't take this lying down anymore. Guys, we got to stand up, and we got to tell people, whether they want to hear it or not anymore. We're going to offend people. We're going to. Because we have a spirit about us that offends. People either think we're too good for others, or that we're judgmental, or any of that. And I say, you know what? Just pray that God helps you to carry yourself, not in that mannerism, but to carry yourself with the Holy Spirit's mannerisms. Head up, shoulders back, not prideful, but simply grateful, in knowing that we can breathe today on our own. I'm nasally because I live in Tennessee. I have Tennessee allergies horribly. I have an earache today. I don't want to even whine about that, because I looked at my sister in this bed with tubes, so many tubes in her mouth that her lip is way down here. Tubes here, tubes down below, tubes in her ribs, Anywhere that you can think of, she's got either a needle or a tube strapped to a bed. But we were able to FaceTime with her yesterday. And we did go down and visit on Saturday, but she was not awake enough at all to even, I think she knew we were there, but, that's my hopeful thinking. We prayed over her. So many people are praying for her, guys. I just get chills and shake when I think. You couldn't imagine the people that are messaging me. And I'm talking about someone who has, like most of us that come from a world of addictions and pasts that just were dirty, that God brought beauty from ashes. I'm talking about those people, okay? If you've not experienced something that you got so high on God's grace that you could never get high on something else again, then I hope that you can understand this. This girl is laying there because of what things that have been put into her body. Whether she did it, whether someone else did it, we don't know. We don't know. All we know is today forward. And that has led me to a place of me and Joe talking about, this is no time for families to be dysfunctional and broke up and not speaking because you said this and you said this 10 years ago. And, I know what you're thinking. Well, no, we don't. No, we don't. Guys, it is time to stand up to Satan and say, you will not destroy, make difference in, come in between, or make friction in our families. That's what he wants. He wants families because he knows the word, guys. He knows that in the end days, that brother will be against brother and mother against father and father against son and all of that. He knows all of that. We see all the transgenderism and all of thisism and thisisms and she says she's, he's, and that's and this is, and we see all of that happening just like the word said. But we can stand up. We can stand up in your local communities and say and just reach out. Tell God to ask God to lead you where you need to be in your community to make a difference. Not with your words, not with your finger, but with the spirit that God has put inside of you. Make a difference somewhere, guys. We have to. We don't know how many days, how many hours, how many minutes even that this world is going to stand. Thank God that someone reached out to my sister in prison and went to her at week after week after week and went in and didn't have to. This lady did not have to do this. And she went to my sister and brought her to the Lord. Thank God for that lady. Her name is Miss Katie Hearn. And I hope that someday she sees this video and just God blesses her abundantly, because I know that my sister is saved, and I know without a doubt where she's going if God forbid everything goes south. But guys, I just wanted to give you guys a praise report that this morning she's watching TV. She's watching TV this morning, okay? Yesterday when we FaceTimed her, I said, if you can understand us, blink twice. And she went, just, I'm sure she's groggy. I said, are you going to fight through this? And she just gently shook her head, yes. She has no idea where she's at. She has no idea what's going on, I'm sure. But she heard us, and she saw our faces. And she knows that she's not alone. And she's saved. And so she's in God's hands. So guys, I need y'all's prayer for me to give her to God and to quit worrying. I'm having headaches. I'm just a wreck. I'm trying to work, and it's hard. It is hard. Just having a really, really hard time. So guys, I just I wanted to reach out to my forever family here and give you guys that update, and thank you for sharing 10 minutes with me. I'm going to read the devotion in the next video, and oh my, get ready. Get ready.